Before getting started, merci beaucoup d'être ici. C'est le retour au travail au
It's time to get back
caucus
to work with
après
caucus.
Les élections
And
qui
since
nous ont
the
donné
election,
des gains.
these elections gave us some gains, obviously.
2,3 millions de votes
2.3
additionnels,
million additional
25
votes,
députés de plus.
an additional
Merci,
25
et en Colombie-Britannique.
MPs,
Des gains modestes, mais quand même des gains
Ontario
au Québec.
and Quebec,
Donc,
and some
on est
modest gains in Quebec.
reconnaissant de ça.
And so we recognize that.
Évidemment, on aurait aimé gagner.
Obviously, we
Donc,
would have
c'est
liked to
jamais
have
assez,
won. It's
sans
never
gagner.
enough, that means, if we don't win.
Nous sommes ici aujourd'hui
So
pour
today we
discuter
are
comment
here
améliorer,
to talk
comment
about how we can
avancer
improve,
notre cause.
how we can move
Nous avons
forward with
beaucoup
our
de
cause.
choses à célébrer.
There are a lot of
Évidemment,
things to celebrate.
Une coalition conservatrice qui est beaucoup
We've
plus
got a
grande et
conservative
énergisée,
coalition
les jeunes,
that is
les
even
jeunes,
bigger
les
and more
travailleurs,
energized. We've got young
des nouveaux
people,
arrivants ici au
workers,
Canada.
newcomers here
Nous
to
avons
Canada.
gagné des débats sur la taxe carbone,
We won debates on the carbon tax,
le coût de
inflation,
logement,
the
la
cost
criminalité,
of
les drogues,
housing,
et j'en
crime, and
passe.
drugs, and more.
Et au Parlement, on va faire avancer ces mêmes
In Parliament, we
enjeux.
will push
Je suis
forward
très
those same
reconnaissant de notre
issues.
équipe, nos bénévoles,
I'm
notre
very
caucus,
appreciative of our team, our
et
volunteers, and our
les
caucus,
remercier aujourd'hui.
and I will be thanking them
Évidemment,
today.
je suis très reconnaissant pour les gens de
Obviously,
Carleton qui m'ont donné
I
2 décennies comme
am
député.
very appreciative
Et,
of the
on a
citizens
un
of
chemin
Carleton
pour
who gave me
avancer,
2
pour retourner au
decades
Parlement,
as an
et
MP, and I'm
avancer
very
encore les mêmes
eager to
les
get
mêmes
back
causes.
to
La mission
Parliament
reste la
and
même.
work on the same causes. They are the
La même
same.
mission, c'est de,
We have
de
the
donner
same
aux Canadiens
mission.
la liberté de gagner,
That's to give Canadians the
une vie,
freedom
d'avoir une maison
to
abordable,
earn
des
a
rues
good life,
sécuritaires. C'est ça la mission
affordable
que nous
housing,
allons
and safe
continuer de
streets, and that's the
poursuivre
mission
comme
we'll
parti en
continue to
formation
pursue
politique.
as a
Et
Conservative
nous allons
party.
pas juste gagner les débats
And we won't
sur les
just
enjeux
win
importants, mais
debates
aussi
on
les
important
élections.
issues, but
En ce qui
also the
concerne,
elections.
la réunion aujourd'hui entre le président
Concerning today's
Trump
meeting
et,
with President Trump
le Premier ministre
and
Carney,
Prime Minister Carney,
j'aimerais souhaiter au Premier ministre une bonne réunion.
I wish the Prime Minister a good meeting.
Que le président respecte notre souveraineté.
We hope that the President respects our sovereignty and puts an end to the tariffs that are affecting lives in both countries. And we are here to work with the government on the issue of free trade with the Americans. But at the same time, we need to hold the government responsible and to account, and that will be the position of the Leader of the Opposition. But if we can help to put an end to that chaos regarding the tariffs and to help the government succeed in that issue, we will be there. So our mission is the same, and we'll continue to work to achieve that.
Thank you very much, everyone. Back to work at caucus today after the most recent election. Obviously, we didn't come out on top, and that's disappointing. But there is a lot to be thankful for. We've massively expanded our party, 2.3 million votes, 25 more seats, big gains in Ontario, British Columbia, some more modest gains in Quebec, a very powerful and re-energized Conservative coalition led by young people, workers, new immigrants, entrepreneurs, big breakthroughs in manufacturing communities across the country. We're very thankful for that and very excited by the fact that we've been leading the charge on and leading the debate in this country, whether on the carbon tax, inflation, housing costs, crime, drugs. It's been Conservatives who've been leading and winning the debates, but there's more to do. We have to enlarge our team, grow our support, build on our caucus strengths. I'll be thanking them for their hard work, thanking our volunteers, our activists, our team. Obviously very thankful to the people of Carleton for the 2 decades I had the privilege of serving them. And we have a path back into Parliament to allow me to hold the government to account, continue to lead on the same files so that we can pursue our mission, which is to give people back control of their lives, to have a chance to work hard, earn a great life, live in an affordable home, on a safe street, make this a country where hard work is actually rewarded again. That was the mission that I set out to when I started my leadership campaign back in 2022. It's the mission that we stay focused on today.
Mr. Poilievre,
one last thing.
If
I just got one last thing. Today, the President and the Prime Minister will meet, and we want to wish Prime Minister Carney a positive meeting. We hope that the President will honor our sovereignty and signal an end to these tariffs. We think that there should be a deal as soon as possible to end the chaos. There's too much collateral damage to innocent people, businesses and workers alike on both sides of the border. Let's put an end to it. Let's get a deal hammered out so that Canadians can get back to focusing on building affordable homes, powerful paychecks, unlocking our resources, and of course having a safe streets again. So that is our mission, and I want to thank everyone who gave us their support, and we will continue to earn it.
What have you learned?
What changes do you need to make and how you deliver your message? That's a good question. First, the way that the message is delivered. First of all, it needs to be the right message. Not perfect, but the right message. Because we know that the Liberals stole several elements of that message. We need to expand our team, find a way to get our message out to a larger number of listeners and people. We also need to show that we have the capacity to include more people. And to really share a message of opportunity for everyone. Include me, more people. Do you mean you were excluding people? Did you get bad advice? Excluding is never the way to expand a team. That needs to happen by including more people. So we'll expand our team and pass our message on.
Mr. Poilievre, you said you wanted to learn and grow. What have you learned from this election, and how will you grow?
Well, what we learned, I think we all learned, is that the map has changed dramatically. Like if you had told me that, for one, that we would get 41% of the vote a couple years ago, I would have said, wow, that's ambitious. But if you told me that we would get 41% of the vote and still not win, I would have said, you're crazy. But in fact, our electoral map has changed. It's at this point, right now, it could change again, but right now it's looking more and more like a two-party map, where getting 41%, by the way, the best result that we've had since 1988, is not enough. Was not enough to form government. So we have to ask ourselves, how do we, first of all, keep the enormous number of the 8 million people who voted for us? That was just almost 2.5 million more than the previous time. But then add another roughly 1 million votes that will allow us to get over the finish line. And that's something we're going to be talking with. We have to spend a lot of the summer listening carefully to people in the communities, coffee shops and town halls and other events. We can find out who are the people that are most likely to join this growing movement and get us over the finish line.
Why are you running in a rural riding? Are you
want Ms. Byrne to stay on your team?
Listen, she did a lot of hard work, and our team has a lot to be proud of. We've got, as I said, we've expanded our support, we've broadened our team, we've got 25 new members of parliament, but we have to go further. So we're going to be enlarging our team, and that's one of the things we'll be talking about today in our caucus. Thank you.
Do you not think you can win in an urban riding?
Listening to Pierre Poilievre.